Welcome back, awesome action toy fans and subscribers. 1/12 scale today, Marvel Legends. I picked up the one of the new figures from the B.A.F build Stilt Man, who I'm not interested in. I've picked up the Marvel The Hand Ninja. No B.A.F parts, so I got them slightly cheaper, which is a win for me because I wasn't interested in the builder figure anyway. Looks pretty cool. On the back says, skilled in martial arts and espionage, the ninjas of the hand are a force to be reckoned with. And a nice bit of artwork there. And you see some of the other figures in the line and Stiltman here. Looking at the other figures, the Prowler looks quite cool. And funny enough, Frogman looks kind of funny too. The rest don't really interest me. Maybe Gwen Stacy, because, Into the Spider-Verse was quite cool. And she's probably the best character in it. Okay, let's open him up and have a look. Where did you open from? From the side. Okay. Because everyone needs a ninja. So he comes with his two, whatever they're called. Sickles, scythes. There's a proper Japanese name for them too, but I have forgotten. He comes with his sword, his katana, which is flexible, but it's relatively straight out of the packaging. Looks nice, bit of paintwork on that and on these, and they look really good. He comes with some spare hands. Let me see, they look like they're possibly mirror imaged. So his hands are doing this. That's the wrong hand. Are they mirror images? Let's have a look. Yeah, mirror imaged. Okay, and we have our figure. He looks really good. Occasionally I find myself looking at the they're called Articulated Icons, I think, which is like a 1/12 scale small brand of ninjas and warriors. I'm still tempted to pick up one or two of those. They are quite expensive. Let's have a look. Sculpting is nice. Very nice. Has this removable sheath scabbard on his back for his sword. The hood you could take off, but it's glued to his head, and he wouldn't look as good without it, I don't think. The eyes are just a green glow. Just about make out on camera there. He looks really nice, very basic. You could give him a really dark red ink wash, let that dry, a little bit of a dry brush, and then seal it, and he'd look really good. Just some inking, some weathering will really bring him up a lot. Okay, his sword, it should fit. Let's see. Perfect fit in his scabbard. His hands, there is some give in the hands, so holding on to these won't be difficult, be quite easy. You get a tight grip. Same with the sword, which I'll try a bit later. And I guess these hands are more for show. Okay, let's have a look at his articulation. First of all, he doesn't stand up out of the box. I have to bend him forwards a little bit, but that's not a problem. So he has a left and a right. He has not really a down, tiny up, and a sort of a side to side. Oops, I have to take these out. Shoulders. He gets to flat before the sculpt gets in the way. Shame is not more than that. Biceps. Now he does have a double bicep joint. So he gets nice tight angle, more than 90. He has the swivel from the top of the bicep. His wrists, interesting. He has gun articulation on his right and wave articulation on his left. but no gun with him. But that was interesting. It wasn't expecting that. And you get a little bit of paint rub on that, but not a lot. Trunk, very small forwards, backwards, can twist, small side to side. Waist, there's no waist. Legs, you'd hope he could get further in that, being a ninja, but the sculpt is getting away more than the clothes here. You could sand down some of the thigh joint, I guess, or the pelvis, the crotch piece, and get a bigger range of motion. That's a little bit disappointing, to be fair. The guy's a ninja, should be able to do splits or something. Forwards, clothes will get in the way, but he does get pretty good and goes out to the side. Backwards, the clothes get in the way, but he can get splits with his legs going out to the side slightly. So that's pretty cool. Has a thigh twist, rather stiff. Double kneecap, which is stiff, and he gets a nice and tight bend in the legs. And then feet, he turns from it's a boot turn, even though he's not wearing boots. His feet will swivel outwards, opposite, inwards, and then he has his, let's have a look at his tippy toe. Very good tippy toe, ninja ballerina. And here's Michael Jackson, his his dorsal flexation is not good. This should be much better. I would be tempted to shave down a little bit of the plastic there, so it gets more dorsal flexation. Make it easier for this stand in some positions. But all in all, not bad. Have to say. Okay, let's tool him up a little bit and see how we can pose him in an action pose. Then we can compare him to a couple of figures. It's a shame there's nowhere to hang these separate, you know, like in his belt or something. That would have been quite cool. And his hands, how easy to take out his hand. Yeah, that is going to damage the hand. I have to hot water treat that if I'm going to take it out. Holds a sword particularly nicely, single-handed. I don't think he can do it two-handed, which is not necessarily a problem. Just been quite nice if he could have done, you know. Oh, he's quite close to doing it. If I can get his wrist to twist and his arm to bend and come across. Yeah, you could force his arms to come across. He can hold the sword with two hands, but it's not the most comfortable of positions for him to do with his articulation. Okay, let's look at an action pose. See what action pose I can get with him. Oh, nice. Straight away balanced. Let's get his foot a bit flatter. Very nice. Pretty good. That was quite cool. I like that. Okay, let's stand him up and let's have a comparison with some other 1/12 scale figures. I'm going to use 1, 2, 4 Marvel Legends, and I'll use a Mythic Legion figure. Okay, let's put his sword away. Got really stiff shoulder joints. Okay, so bear in mind the Marvel Legends I've got. 3 are going to be B.A.Fs, so they're going to be big. The one that's not a B.A.F is a big figure anyway for a normal Marvel Legend, so he's probably going to look quite small, this poor hand ninja here. So let's use the non-B.A.F first. This will be a Boar from Thor, and he is a San Diego Comic Con exclusive, part of a 5-pack. And I'll stick him in suggested videos. I'll put all suggested videos. Yeah, Boar is big, you are small. Little man, you think your skill can beat my strength? So you can see that, yeah, Boar is massive, and this poor hand ninja has got his work cut out if he needs to assassinate him. Next, let's go for a B.A.F. I've got Crimson Dynamo here. Again, making this poor hand ninja look like a very, very small guy. Next up, I will use Kree Sentry, which some people slated, but I really like it. I've got two of these, in fact. His articulation on his trunk is superb. Again, you can see he looks tiny. He's going to look smaller and smaller as we go along. Next, I've got Wendigo, who is, again, big. And then lastly, let's see how it compares to a Mythic Legion. But this is a big Mythic Legion. This is one of the green skin ogres. And yeah, he just looks like this could be an interesting matchup here. He is not going to last long in that fight unless he kills the guy quickly, because this guy's just strong and a brute. Good all-round figure. I do like this this hand ninja. He looks really quite cool. And again, as I said, his articulation is nice as well. The only thing, again, I would say is I would be tempted. Can you see? Maybe you can't see. To shave down. Can you see in the camera? Some of this part here, which you can't really make out. There you can. Just this part here. So his hip can go further, at least 90 degrees, and get to a split. He can't do a side kick. What's that? The other thing I'll say, I'm not so keen on, his feet look a bit lacking detail, which is a shame, you know. So side kicks, I can almost balance straight away doing that, but that could be much improved. Ankle's a bit loose for that, but yes, it needs to get his range of motion, his hips improved. But other than that, he is a really nice looking figure. Okay, this is Awesome Action Toys, and I am signing out saying please like, share, and subscribe. I'll be back to more Awesome Action Toy videos for you. Check out the rest of my content, because I've got loads of videos in 118 scale, 112 scale, 160, 128 scale, 135 scale, all sorts of scales. Stay happy, keep collecting. Bye-bye.